Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another project pan intro. This is for the Graveyard Project Pan. I created this project pan, I think 4 years ago now. Is this round 4 or round 5? I don't even know. Because I'm not, the most efficient project panner, and I always had products left over when project pans ended. And I'm someone that, like, when a project pan ends, I would like to just put those products away and then work on a new selection of products, and then those ones I was working on previously just kind of lingered for a while. So that's how the Graveyard Project Pan was born. It is spooky themed because it starts April 30th. It goes until October 31st, Halloween. It's a 6-month long project. There are only 2 updates. So there's an intro, 2 updates, and a finale. Our updates are on June 30th and August 31st. And I did that on purpose because the products that I intended, like the types of products I intended to put into this project were really difficult, and maybe you wouldn't have a lot of visible progress or changes in your project pan month to month, but 2 months worth of progress was worth sharing, if that makes sense. So there are 2 categories for the Graveyard Project Pan. The first are the Resurrection products, and these are products that have been in project pans before. This definition has evolved over the years. It used to be like a really hard product to pan you didn't meet your goal on, and so you're rolling it in again. I've kind of expanded that to, like, if you've put it in project 10 uses before, like even if you met your 10 use goal, maybe you're gonna do 10 more uses, or this time you're gonna try and hit pan on it or something. Or in a project your goal was to hit pan on it, you did that, you put it away, you're pulling it back out now to try and finish it or something like that. Whatever goals you would like to set, you go ahead and do that. 5+ products. Choose however many products you want to put in here. The other category, I'm all over the place, is collecting cobwebs, and these are products that are collecting dust, collecting cobwebs. They're neglected in your collection, or maybe they're just nearing expiration. Maybe they have SPF in them, or you just know, like, oh, I've had that lipstick for X number of years, I want to get use out of it, that sort of thing. Pull those products out and put them in this project. I think that's all the details I wanted to share with you. I'm hoping to keep this intro short because you guys know I love to chat. I am putting in 6 products to kick off my project pan. I have 3 per category. That is what I typically like to do. So I'm going to start off with my Resurrection products. I have 3 of those, like I said. I have my Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. I've been trying to pan this for years. This foundation is huge. It has 48 milliliters or 1.6 fluid ounces, and I have not ever given it the attention it needs to be finished. There's still a lot of product in here. I'm hoping it still smells kind of peachy, so I don't think it's gone bad, but I will be keeping an eye on if this breaks me out. This is my oldest foundation, and it is super old, so we will see if I can finish that. That will be my goal, to finish it. Another to finish goal is my Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. I tried to say Princess and Bronzer at the same time. I believe I had pan in this during the Graveyard Project Pan last year. This is my oldest bronzer, I believe. It's between this one and the Honey Bronzer from the Body Shop, which I'm also panning. This is in the 23 products I want to use up, like pan in 2023, as is this foundation, I believe, and one of the other things in here. I'm going to try and finish this. I don't really believe in myself. If I had any prayer finishing this, it's going to take the full 6 months, but I would like to have this be almost gone by the end of the year at least. It is super old, it's super thin in there because this is a mini, and I like a pretty fluffy, like bigger bronzer brush, so it kind of covers the whole pan. And so when I'm looking at it sideways, like, it is really low in there, and not like typical full-size bronzers where you'd have a pan but then the edges are still really high. So I'm trying not to discount myself completely, but my goal is also going to be to finish this. Is it a graveyard project pan if I don't put in the ModelCo Peach Bellini blush? I didn't think so. This is my oldest blush. I've worked on this in this project every single year. I do have a pan on it now, and I would like to use this. I don't know, I was gonna say 30 uses, and now I feel like that's really high. Is 30 uses too much? Okay, I'm gonna say I want to use this 30 times, but if I hit 20, I will be so pleased. So like 20 to 30 uses. I know. Okay, I know. But technically like 25 or 27 uses brings me to 150 uses on this blush. So if I get to 30, I will have surpassed that benchmark, which would feel really good. I want to see if that pan will expand at all. I really don't know if it will. It's like a tiny sliver on the side. Super weird, but I had to bring this back out again. It's going to be in a graveyard project pan every single year until it's finished. Okay, now I'm on to my collecting cobwebs category. I realized I have not used this palette for literal years. I have tried to hand this off to somebody else and nobody seems to want it, and I don't feel comfortable throwing it in the trash unless it's actually expired. That just seems silly to me. This is a great summer palette. This is the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette. I would like to use this no pan left behind style, but so this is going to be 9 uses because I want like look number 1 to be like centered around this bright pink. I can use other shades in here or pull in other palettes, but I want like this to be the inspiration for a look. This one, you know what I mean? Like 9 uses, but I need to have used, like created a look centered around each shade just for an added creativity challenge. I just thought that that would be fun. Now I feel like I'm sounding a little neurotic, which I am, but I just thought that would be fun. What do you think? This will be fun to pull out in the summer. I can determine if it has expired. Like I haven't used this in literally years, like I said. Maybe it's expired. Maybe it's trash. I will make myself use it in this project and figure that out. If it is expired, if it irritates my eyes because it's expired or it's just dusty and gross, I will throw this in the garbage and we'll roll something new in the next update. This is my oldest fragrance. You guys know I've been on a fragrance kick as of late, and I should never buy full-size fragrances. I wore this a lot in university. I graduated a long time ago, okay? This still smells fine, but it has that like nostalgic, young, clubbing smell to it. And I just want to finish it before it goes bad. This was a big splurge for me in those college days, university days, and I feel like I haven't gotten my money's worth out of this. The packaging also very University Emily, not so much grown woman Emily, if you know what I mean, but that's fine. I would like to finish that. And the last item I have in here, I don't have high hopes of meeting a goal on, but this is my actual oldest makeup item. And I've reached for it a handful of times the entire time I've owned this. This is Urban Decay Sin, a classic shade. I don't know how I ended up with this single of it, but for it being my oldest makeup item, I would love to try and hit pan on this in the next 6 months. I'm going to have to use it very frequently as both an inner corner highlighter and as well as a highlighter on my cheeks. I think it will work fine. It's kind of like a neutrally pink. So as long as I don't get too tanned, I think it will work on my cheekbones as well. So my goal on this one will be to hit pan. As is typical with my Graveyard Project pan and the types of items I like to put in this project, I really don't foresee having any rollouts for the first update, but I would love to have at least 10 uses on my blush, and I would like visible, significant progress on this bronzer. I want to see a good size pan in there in the next 2 months. This, I really feel like it is going to be like June, July, August when I get the most use out of this, but we shall see. But yeah, those are the 6 items I'm putting in my Graveyard Project pan. Thank you guys so much for all the continued love on this project. Everyone is like hounding me and is so excited for this project to come back every single year, and it's just fun to have like that community feel. I feel like I've been a lot off my YouTube game, especially in this last year, and you guys just still stick by me and support me, and it means so much. I have started a playlist, so I will link that below, and I have been searching because I'm filming this late. Who's surprised? Nobody. I have been searching and adding people's videos as I see them. If yours is missing, please let me know and I will add it, of course. And on Instagram, I am following the Graveyard Project Pan hashtag and also looking at Graveyard Project Pan 2023. I don't typically like adding the year to my hashtags, especially if it is very clearly my projects, just because I'm following the hashtag and it's just easier to follow the one rather than multiple, if that makes sense. But so all that's to say, if you are posting on Instagram, that's great. I love to see it. I hope to see your posts. I'm following the hashtag and you can tag me over there as well. And then I am searching on YouTube, but if I for some reason didn't find your video, then maybe also check your hashtags and let me know so I can go manually find it. That's enough rambling for me. It's after 10:30 at night. I'm so excited to remove my makeup, and I'm so happy I got to come down here and chat with you guys tonight. If you enjoyed this project pan introduction, please give this video a thumbs up so that I know, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!